Hello everyone, welcome to ServiceNow Guy. I am Gunjan Kiratkar, a ServiceNow developer, and my motive behind the channel creation is to spread the knowledge related to the ServiceNow with the long and short videos. You can reach out to me over LinkedIn or the Twitter for any kind of support regarding the ServiceNow. And in this video, we will discuss about how to become a ServiceNow community MVP or the developer MVP. So now I see that there are many people in the community or in the ServiceNow that they are aspire to become the ServiceNow community MVP or the developer MVP, but they don't know what exactly the pathway towards the ServiceNow community MVP or the developer MVP. So today we will discuss the same in this video, and let's move to the next slide, which is the pathway towards the community MVP. So if you wanted to become the community MVP, then the first point towards the community MVP is you need to be consistent enough on the community portal. You have to help each and everyone on the community, just answer their queries, try to resolve their queries, try to get more kudos, try to get more solve solutions as much as possible. The second point is the writing blogs or the articles on the community. So you might surprise that you don't have the authority to write down on the community because you are not either the rising star, thought leader, or the MVP. If you don't have these kind of roles, then you can't write down any blogs or articles on the community portal. So in order to write down those articles or the blogs, if you are not either rising star or the MVP, then you can simply mail to the community @servicenow.com in that email ID and tell them that you wanted to become the thought leaders, and you can tell them your specialty, on which module you are specialized and on what basis you wanted to write down the blogs or the articles, because blogs and articles have more weightage on the community to become the community MVP. So you have to understood this thing. So in order to become the community MVP, you should write down the blogs and articles as well as help the people on the community by writing solutions on their queries. The third point is you need to become the rising star at the first place. What does this mean is, if you just started on the community and if you don't have either rising star and you are not either the MVP, so in that place you can suppose you started from the month of January and you all together contributed to the community up to the December with the whole year, and each and every month you are consistently contributing to the community. That means you are surely become the MVP, community MVP in the next year. But if you just started on the June, July, or in the month of October, I guess, then at that place you might not eligible for the community MVP, but you might get the rising star at that place. And the people who are at the rising star, they will surely become the community MVP if they contribute or if they pass the threshold for the community MVP as well. So that is the basic criteria to become the community is first become the rising star at the first place. So you have to get that rising star badge. Now how to get that rising star badge? You have to again consistently contribute on the community. It doesn't matter how many correct answers, how many correct solutions you have, how many kudos helpful answers you have. You just need to identify that you have to give the or contribute to the community on a daily basis. The fourth point is engage or share the content on the LinkedIn. You have to share ServiceNow related content on the LinkedIn. If you have any knowledge regarding any module, then you can write down the post regarding that on the LinkedIn as well. If there are other people sharing their knowledge on the LinkedIn, you can repost that, you can engage with their content over the LinkedIn. So that is also beneficial to become the community MVP. If we move to the next part, that is the developer MVP. Now the developer MVP has the broader area. It is way beyond the community MVP at all. So in order to become the developer MVP, You just need to build an app or the utility, and you can post that on the GitHub so that other developers can make use of your code, make use of your app in their projects. So you have to help the other developers by building apps or the utility and post that on the LinkedIn and share that links over the and post that on the GitHub and share their links on the LinkedIn, or just show the demo on the YouTube like that. Then the second point is to become an organizer or the present at your local developer meetup. So ServiceNow, I think on every quarter ServiceNow conducts the developer meetup. So you either become the organizer or the present if you have any special any knowledge regarding any topic in the ServiceNow. You can present that in the developer meetup as well. So the third point is join the ServiceNow community and sndevs.com Slack server and answer the question from fellow developers. So there is dedicated official Slack channel as well on the Slack. I have specified the name here. So you can join that. You can answer the questions which are which are asked by the different developers. If you know the answer, then you can post it over that Slack channel. That is also counted to become the developer MVP. The fourth point is start a personal blog or write blog post on the community. So that is the same thing for the community MVP as well as for the developer MVP. So if you either have the blogger website on the Google, or if you have any dedicated website for your own, if you don't have that, you can make use of the community portal. You can write down the blogs or articles there on the different topics. So that is also helpful. The fifth point is record or live stream ServiceNow developer focus videos. So you can start your own YouTube channel. You can record whatever knowledge you have in that in those videos and post that on the YouTube so that other developers also get help from it. The sixth point is interact with ServiceNow developers content on the social media like Twitter and LinkedIn. So many people post the content on the daily basis in the LinkedIn. So you just have to like those content, you have to comment those content, you have to repost that particular content over the LinkedIn or the Twitter. That will be also helpful. You just have to engage with that with those content, because the ServiceNow team will look into your LinkedIn and the Twitter profile as well when you nominate yourself to the developer MVP or the community MVP. The seventh point is participate in the developers program like mentorship program, Hacktober West, or the community challenges. So every year there are a lot of challenges, lot of hackathons are conducted by the ServiceNow. So you just need to participate in those challenges and present your apps or anything which you have built over there. So that will also help you to become the developer MVP. At last, I must say that first become the rising star. After becoming the rising star, then nominate yourself for the community MVP, and then start your pathway towards the developer MVP as well. So I can say that is the that that is a way towards the developer MVP. So you can follow that. I hope this video finds you helpful. Thank you so much for watching it.